This week's mutation mission in StarCraft 2 seems to be a rather tricky one. It's called Perfect Storm, and we're going to be playing on the Chain of Ascension mission. First mutator is going to be Blizzard. Storm clouds move across the map, damaging and freezing player units in their path, and that one alone is usually okay. However, the second one is indeed Twister. Tornadoes also move across the map, damaging and knocking player units in their path. And last but not least, to tie it all together, we have Short-Sighted. Player units and structures have reduced vision range, meaning that unless you're clearly staring at your army, you're gonna get caught by the Twisters or the Blizzards quite easily, and you'll probably lose your entire force. I actually think that Hun and Horner, the latest commanders, are going to be pretty decent. Obviously, the Assault Galleons can fight themselves, and they are also the buildings that actually construct their forces, meaning that as long as I don't really look away all too often from the Assault Galleons, I can probably keep my units alive. Also, of course, they got this wonderful little unit known by the name of the Reaper. It's a little bit different. It's still a jetpack raider, but it's capable of throwing knockback grenades and jumping up and down glyphs, but most importantly, it can actually fly and therefore also attack air units once you get a research on it done in the engineering bay. I actually think that going Mass Reaper is at the very least going to be decent. Anyway, as far as my mastery points go, I got the stronger death chance increased by 30%. Secondly, I've got the double salvage chance as well, so hopefully I'm going to be able to get some money back once my Reapers inevitably die. And last but not least, I also have the air fleet travel distance increased by 58%. I've grouped up together with Sardak, who is going to be playing Nova. The brutal difficulty has been selected. I think it's time to jump into it.
I am First Ascendant Janara, and I have been challenged to rack sheer by a faction of Tal'darim who foolishly remain loyal to Amon. The Dark God bolsters their champion's strength. Send both of your armies to my side to bolster mine.
Alrighty.
I will emerge victorious.
Now, what I didn't really consider until the map was just now loading up is that it's more than likely going to be very tricky for us to get our expansions going. Just because these Twisters that you can already see on the minimap, they're probably going to go straight through the mineral line in the natural. It's not going to be ideal. Because of that, I'm going to make the assumption I'll primarily be playing off of a single base, which is just going to be making this so much more difficult as well. But anyway, we'll figure it out. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Now, the nice thing that I like about Hun and Horner is that I can just simply go ahead and all army hotkey my way to the victory most of the time. Reason for that is that I can just simply have all of my assault galleons move around on the same hotkey, and with that my entire force as well, which is one of the reasons why I think that this commander is going to be pretty good, because I don't have to look away from my army very often. I will have to mix it up just a little bit though. They're only minerals, right? Yeah, they only cause minerals, so I don't really need that much gas. Ally, by the way, is, like I mentioned, playing Nova, so he will be able to maybe get some additional gases or something going. But you can see that the short-sighted is already going to be rather annoying here as well. Let's go ahead and build up the engineering bay here. And let me go ahead and ask him, do you think we can make expansions? Because I think it's going to be pretty hard to make that work. Anyway, as you can see, by the way, the Reaper is dropping down right below the Assault Galleon. I would like to make a... No, look at that. There's a Twister right here on the minimap, right on top of my allies' expansion. And there's a whole lot of them currently heading towards the one that would be mine. So... yeah, we will probably have to one base. That's gonna be tricky. There's a couple of great upgrades here. First off, we got the cluster charges. We should probably move over there.
That is not enough. Both of your
calm down, Janara.
Near me to offer their support.
I also, of course, want to make sure that I get myself the drone hangars going, because I think they're awesome. But for now, we will probably have to primarily worry about
something's coming to murder us again.
Sitting just on a single base. So I actually think that my mastery points are going to be pretty good. I actually don't need this much gas. I think you can take one of my gases.
Amon's worshippers are augmenting their champion's power. Do not allow this to continue.
Okay, here we go. Going now also for the upgrade that allows my Reapers to fly. It's pretty great. Reapers versus Reapers. Some Reaper on Reaper action. There's gonna be a very happy Terran player watching this somewhere. Getting really excited about this. Although my Assault Galleons... ooh, they're gonna be tricky as well to keep alive though. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get ourselves the Fleet Beacon here. I don't know how easy this is going to be. Nice little push here by my ally already though. Getting the most out of this. Yeah, we will essentially just have to be very careful. We almost have to like magic box our Reapers here, which sounds a little bit funny. But I think it's going to be the correct option. I do have my my big nukerino now ready to go. Kind of tempted to go ahead and use it. There we go. Let's make it a little bit easier for us to get some value out of the very first wave here. Get some explosions in. May not be actually the most necessary one to use there, but it'll at the very least prevent us from really losing anything here in the earlier part of the game. Let's get started with some upgrades. And let's try and secretly, but slowly rally our... Oh, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to like go home if I want to pick up my assault galleons. I can only make 5 of them, of course. I don't even think I need 5, to be completely frank with you. We gotta wait for my assault galleons to like fly. Hey, you're not even in there. Ah, it's okay. Should probably save my cooldown actually for this objective right here. Making them fly. Trying to get some value in. Let's try and see if we can grab ourselves some of these resources as well. Beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna have to be pretty careful though about this setup here. Obviously the hybrids are the ones that we actually need to kill here. There's still one of them as well on the low ground there. Once again making them fly. Was that the one? Okay, good, it's done. It's done.
My fleet is ready for deployment.
Beautiful. Just barely making it out of there without any critical losses. Definitely could go bad really quickly, but I think this will do. Now we also have the call in the fleet ready to go, which is going to be super good on a map like this. But look at it, right? Now that we got all of these units here ready, it means that we don't really have to look away from our forces very much. And I think that's going to be absolutely key here as well. I want to make sure that I use my fleet next, by the way. If I can, I think we can go ahead and kill this army coming in next very easily. Even the mine is gonna be slowed there by the blizzard. That's so funny. Alright. I gotta get some vision here though. I don't know where the next enemy wave is going to be, but look at it. We can just stare at our army, which is awesome. Oh, the short-sighted though. Oh no, oh no, calm down. Make the big switcheroo, Lowko. We should probably just simply push Janara though. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's the fleet gonna come in. They are gonna absolutely shred through everything, and apparently they don't really need vision here either, which is lovely.
Hostile forces sighted.
Oh man.
Be on alert.
Gotta be careful here, Lowko. Yeah, my Reapers just died. They do so much damage though. Whew. This feels like playing an RPG and playing a mage and speccing all your points into damage, right? A complete glass cannon setup. As long as we don't die, we're gonna be alright. We're probably gonna lose most of our Reapers, but we get a bunch of money back for it as well.
I am losing ground.
I'm trying.
Send me support immediately.
I mean, I'm trying to go back.
Use the Tal'darim to aim on.
Shut up, Janara.
I sense several elementals nearby.
Ally is gonna be alright there.
Bleeding is distracting me. Silence them if you have the forces to spare.
Alright, perfect. And if perfect means mediocre, that was the accurate way of saying that. Okay. I'm gonna lose a couple of these things. Like, I don't think I can easily save this, right? I could, technically speaking, bring some SCVs with me as well. Let's go ahead and just simply right-click you here. Make sure that we're once again defending this. And let's get another depot going, while also getting myself some more upgrades. But yeah, we are essentially speccing all of our points right now into, into damage. This is not the most ideal setup. There we go. SCVs are here now, they can go ahead and repair. Assault Galleon right here is going to be in some trouble though. This is such a mess! I think Nova may very well be one of the best options here as well, just because of the fact that, of course, she is very mobile and her army is usually very small. These guys should heal out of combat though, right? They've still got their combat drugs. Alright. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids.
Look at the short-sighted!
The strike fighters need a platform before they can launch. We'll have to build one.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Not even close. That was great, actually. That was really good. And look at my damage output right now. It's getting pretty solid. Alright. I love these little Reaper men, though. Look at them. They can fly. It's a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie, but they can indeed fly. Which means that I can actually, like, fly over these objects quite comfortably as well. Are the SCVs YOLOing in there? They can repair each other, though. They can give each other the hug of love. You know what? We're just gonna have to try and maneuver our way through it. It's just that the Reapers are so much faster than the Assault Galleons. But actually, having a couple of them running around here is still pretty good, though. Okay, that's not ideal, Lowko. Single twister there. Being an absolute pain. Ooh, really? This is gonna get such, this is gonna get so messy though near the ending of this. I like this. It's a good challenge. It's a funny challenge at the very least, playing Mass Reaper.
I think some cloaked forces are nearby. Get some detection out there.
I don't have any detection. That moment when Reapers get splash damage from a Thor because they're flying. Oh man.
They must be eliminated immediately.
Okay, he's gonna nuke it. Come on, Assault Galleons, come on. Actually, oh! It does look like his repair drones are helping me. That's great. I got the fleet.
The Dominion fleet can disembark.
I'm gonna use the fleet here as well. I think it's gonna be helpful. So we don't lose everything. There we go. Woo! Woo-hoo! Alright, great. That was good, right? That was them gone really quickly. Once again, though, I should probably try and see if I can get my Reapers around here. They do heal out of combat. Actually, this is not a bad combo at all. Just because they heal out of combat, a little bit of damage is okay. Alright, there's gonna be one more wave. Obviously, all of these cooldowns, by the way, are 6 minutes. So it may actually be beneficial for us to not max out right now. I am purposefully, by the way, not rebuilding my last Assault Galleon. Oh, I love, by the way, the classic StarCraft 1 music. So good. Okay, I won't do that. But it's good.
Is there no end to this elemental vermin? Crush this one if you can spare the warriors to do so.
Okay. Look at these Reapers killing Battlecruisers! That seems lore accurate. I'm losing a lot of stuff right now, though. Luckily for me, I can rebuild it as well. And they still deal a lot of damage.
It is time to conclude this duel. Give me your power. I will rip Amon's champion apart.
Flying Reapers versus siege tanks. Oh, I don't know if you wanted to do that already, though. We triggered it a little early.
Support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put an end to it now.
We accidentally already triggered the final set right here. You can actually wait for a while longer before they become active.
Enemy forces are supporting their champion psionically. They must be
I don't have enough for that just yet. I don't have enough yet. 50 sec. Until my cooldown. There we go, it's probably the easiest. The space station reallocation is too long to type. Calm down now. I'm losing a lot of stuff here, though. Standing out here in the open is not particularly easy. We're losing the majority of our Assault Galleons now as well. Okay. Let's try and see if we can clean up these last hybrids. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, here we go. That's good. That was good. That deals a lot of damage. It's gonna explode as well in just a couple of seconds. There we go. Is that it dealt with? I think we've done it. Ooh. All things considered, actually, that went pretty smoothly. We just need to make sure now that we grab ourselves the, you know what, Assault Galleons? I need to be a little careful here, but I think I'm gonna have to rebuild you.
No time for romance, husband.
Alright, I just lost everything. I just lost everything. I just lost everything. Give me a minute. My ally was still fighting on top of that ramp, even though we already finished up the objective. But, I'll send one hero SCV out, okay? While we wait for our assault galleons. All this hero SCV needs to do is support Janara. Oh no!
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Stay alive! I don't have anything. I have nothing. I have nothing, my man.
I can sense the element.
I need some help.
Slay it before it scurries away to breathe.
I need some help, because I'm gonna lose everything. I figured that Nova would be able to fly across the map. Okay, I guess that's on cooldown right now. Nova herself is desperately trying to go across here as well. Losing way more than I was anticipating for here. There we go. Alright, well, all we need to do right now is close this one out. What a messy ending. I was ready for the hero SCV to move across the map, but apparently it wasn't there yet. I have my cooldowns ready to go right now, though. Yep, just one unit. One hero SCV. Here we go. Go through the maze, Lowko. You've got the oh no, calm down. He throws no. He was throwing me a defense drone. I like it. I like the dedication. It's a maze. I couldn't see that one. All right, I guess I need to remake some more SCVs. I do have my command right now of the call in the fleet ready to go. Alright. We're getting there. I'm there.
Enemies are heading for us. Don't let them catch you off guard.
This is the only thing I have. I guess I can go ahead and build some of these things as well, but I'm scared to look away. Just hug Nova, okay? Hero SCV. All you need to do is hug Nova. I've got my call in the fleet. You've been given the full authority to call in the fleet right here, SCV. You need a name. Dave. That's the first name that popped in my head. No, actually, I don't think Dave is a particularly great name for an SCV, but... well, we're gonna have to maneuver around this.
Our allies' base is under. Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, wonderful. Kick him into the pit, SCV. Call in the fleet.
Personnel, move out.
Activating defensive.
Stand on the edge of glory. Perfect. And one hero SCV. Completed it.
So ends
Well, and my ally, of course.
What a pathetic display. When the day comes, I hope Alarak proves to be a more fitting challenge.
Turns out that if you end up losing your assault galleons in this mission because they get caught in a blizzard, you literally have to start all over again. Just because, I mean, you gotta construct them, right, inside of your main base, and then they have to fly all the way across the map, which takes forever. So you can't really lose the assault galleons, unless, of course, you already killed the last set of hybrids in this map, which apparently turned out to be the case. There we have it. 235,000 experience in total. Definitely can't complain about that. We're actually inching closer as well to level 90 mastery, which is very, very solid. I mean, it's essentially the maximum level where you get yourself the maximum amount of mastery points. So we're nearly there. Of course, there are still ascension levels as well beyond level 90 mastery. But regardless, I had an absolute blast. Definitely not the most efficient strategy, but one that was a lot of fun. For now, however, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? Special shout out to all of the Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome, but I will see you in the next one.